Everyone on that side is speaking out about the new Nintendo Switch 2 launch prices for the games and the console. $450, $12K for me, of course. Everyone is panicking or pretending to be panicking. You never know. For most people, including myself, talking about these kinds of things is content. The funniest allegation I've heard thrown at Nintendo since the entire price thing is that people say Nintendo will cause GTA 6 to cost over $100.
And if these sell, if it makes record numbers, all the other game companies, you think EA is not going to charge base Madden $100, $80 to $90 after Nintendo does this?
I think we need to take a chill pill. We can't be acting like the big rock is coming. Most people know if you can afford it, you're gonna buy it. And if you can't, then end of story. If my words make your sad feelings worse, then let me try and ease your pain with some facts. I know facts always make someone's day a bit brighter. Let's look at this list. This is a list of video games released in the past 10 years. So that's from 2015 until today. I've separated the two lists into free-to-play games, which will be called the Doom Dimension, and the paid games, which we will call Snatch Steal. For the Doom Dimension, that's Rocket League 2015, Fortnite 2017, Apex Legends 2019, and Halo Infinite 2021. For Snatch Steal, that's Witcher 3 2015, Fallout 4 2015, Metal Gear Solid 2015 as well, Doom 2016, Pokemon Sun and Moon 2016, Breath of the Wild 2017, but apparently Breath of the Wild is a re-release, so because I was under the assumption it was, like a Switch 2 game, a new Switch 2 game. I didn't think it was ported over. That shit broke my brain when I found out. Horizon Zero Dawn 2017, Red Dead 2 2018, Marvel Spider-Man 2018, Monster Hunter World 2018, Resident Evil 2 2019, Pokemon Sword and Shield 2019, Animal Crossing New Horizon 2020, Cyberpunk 2020, lol, Doom Eternal 2020, Resident Evil Village 2021, Forza 5 2021, Elden Ring 2022, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet 2022, Modern Warfare 2 2022, Hogwarts Legacy 2023, Starfield 2023, Resi 4 Remake 2023, Helldivers 2 2024, Final Fantasy 7 2024, Indiana Jones 2024, Monster Hunter that one 2025, Assassin's Creed Shadows 2025 as of this video. Now for the Doom Dimension, there's a price to be paid for the game being free to play, if you choose to pay it, of course. For Snatch Steal, guess how many of these games have a paywall in front of other features of the game? This includes cosmetics, maps, or more of the game to play. Just guess. All of them have something that should be in the game, but somehow it's not. You have to pay for it. It's like the PS5 Pro situation. Why release a PS5 with better tech just 4 years after the previous one? That's an insult to your customers because you devalue what I bought 4 years ago. But then you realize Sony has re-released every one of their consoles, starting with the PS1, which had at least 20 games loaded in 2018 with a launch price of $100. But in the entire catalog of the PS consoles, the re-release that sold the most is the PS2 re-release in 2004, 4 years after the PS2 release. So now we understand the PS5 Pro situation. Xbox and Nintendo have also done the same, by the way. But back to the games, which is the real reason people are pointing fingers at Nintendo, screaming Armageddon. In the Snatch Steal list, let's look at games that are close to, if not $100, either with DLC or paid online access, and the list starts to look like this. 22 of the 28 are bordering on the $100 price tag, just to get the complete game. I'm not here to tell you that this is bad or that is bad. I'm just showing you what the world has been like for over a decade, and only now you want to boycott? Okay, look at this. Witcher 3 was $50 at launch, Hearts of Stone at $10, and The Blood of Wine at $20. So people with money had to pay $80 in total. Fallout was $60 at launch with a $50 season pass which cost $5 less than its 2 DLCs, Far Harbor and Nuka World combined, so that's $110 or $115 depending. Doom was $60 at launch with a $40 season pass, so that's $100. Pokemon Sun and Moon was $40 for the rest of time. No season pass or any such nonsense, just a Pokemon Bank subscription for $5. But Nintendo being Nintendo, Pokemon Shield and Sword was $60 for the rest of time with a $30 expansion pack plus Nintendo Online for trading and battling for $20 a year. So that is at $110. Breath of the Wild was $60 for the rest of time with an expansion pack of $20, which is, I think, the only original thing about Nintendo Switch version of Breath of the Wild. Horizon was $60 at launch with DLC at $20, so that's $80. Red Dead 2 was $60 at launch with a gold bar microtransactions that went from $10 to $100, plus a PS Plus and an Xbox Live for online. I'm not even gonna calculate that one. Spider-Man was $60 with $25 DLC, so that's $85. Monster Hunter $60 and $40 Iceborne expansion plus cosmetic microtransactions and PS Plus and Xbox Live for co-op. Animal Crossing was $60 with Happy Home Paradise at $25, so that's $85. Cyberpunk was $60 with Phantom Liberty at $30, so that's $90. And the launch price already was a scam because this game was infamously horrible at launch. Doom Eternal was $60 with a $30 season pass, $90. Resi Village was $60 with a $20 DLC, so that's $20. Forza was $60 with Hot Wheels at $20 plus car packs from $5 to $10, so that's $90 at best. Elden Ring was $60 plus $40 for the Ed Tree, so $100. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet was $60 and $35 for the Hidden Treasure of Area Zone, so $95. Modern Warfare was $70 at launch, Battle Pass per season is $10 and cosmetic bundles range from $10 to $20. So that's $90 to $100 for this game. Hogwarts was $20 and $20 for the cosmetic packs, so that's $80. Starfield was $70 with $30 for Shattered Space, so that's $100. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which is the second game to a trilogy of games based on one video game. Indiana Jones was $70 plus $25 for the Order of the Giants, so that's $95. Assassin's Creed at $70 plus $40 for the season pass, so that's $110. I made a list of the most popular video games since 2015 until now, and I came up to 43. Now out of that 43, 32 have a heavy emphasis on paying to get the complete game. What I just showed you is what people have been okay with for over a decade. So why are we pointing fingers at Nintendo as if these companies at some point did not pull out their big dicks and say, what's up? What's up, bitch? Let's look at a game I didn't list called Dragon Ball Fighter Z, or Dragon Ball FighterZ, which had 21 available characters at launch, and I believe this game was $60. So if you want the experience that players who can afford will have, i.e. more characters, you had to pay $34 for the 8 DLC characters, or take the first Fighter Z pass. And yes, I said the first Fighter Z pass because, oh my god, Fighters Pass, because Fighters Pass 2 and 3 brought the full roster to a full 44 characters. And these aren't characters outside of Dragon Ball. All of them exist in the context of Dragon Ball, and you have to pay for them as if you didn't pay for the game. I guess the launch price was for the marketing of the game, you know, to cover that cost and the mechanics and not the characters, even though it's a fighting game. So no, it's not Nintendo making GTA 6 cost $100. But I will say, the whole cartridge thing, physical is now digital, and I bet they did this to counter piracy, because now you can't read game data on a chip to make a copy, or whatever the pirates do, I don't know. Another is game chat. Jesus Christ. If you ask me, they should not have included that. That is a feature I wouldn't use. I wouldn't put voice chat on a system I'm marketing at parents. And if I can put all of this together, then you know that these companies put this shit together a long time ago. But to close this video, I would just like to remind you that if you can afford it, buy it. If you can't, then don't. You can boycott them and then maybe they find ways to lower their prices until they raise them again, because these are companies and a company must get rich. Stagnation is the same as losing money to these people.